So actually, when we're working with teachers, we encourage them to think about the immediate community that the school serves. And so in that way, we become intimately familiar with the assets, of that specific space that we're serving. And then we can align our projects with content standards and topics that can be environmental, cultural, socio-political, economic, or even attached to the historical context either of that immediate community. Or we can think about our content standards, think about our students and their specific desires and strengths, and then think about it all the way up to the global level, where we can explore Earth as a place according to whatever the content standards are and the nature of the deeper learning experience that we want to design for our students. Or it could be as specific as a particular place, such as Whitney Plantation or Melrose Plantation, which are places that I've worked with at home in Louisiana. So anywhere from the immediate neighborhood all the way to the earth, Craig.
Okay. I like that. All right. So when I think about project-based learning, I often think about it from a group perspective, like a group project. So multiple people, either in pairs, twos and threes, fours and fives, groups like that. And so I'm just curious, is this something that taps into more on the community building, collective side of things, or are there some connections for an individual, a student who prefers to work alone? Talk to us about that.
Right. So one of our design principles is student ownership. And that is one of the ways in which we, deviate from the traditional understanding of project-based learning, is that in terms of student ownership, it can be individualized in terms, especially in regards to the nature of the project and thinking about even who our students are. There's a way of going about it in both an individualistic and a collaborative way. Throughout the course of instruction, there's always going to be encouraged some moments of collaboration, as well as moments of individual accountability through formative assessments, through both informal and formal opportunities for teachers to build in ways for students to do feedback, revision, reflection. So that would then lead to some of the more peer-to-peer and collaborative moments. However, at its core, a lot of our, strategies that we present in the book and present in workshops and with teachers really are just based on what do we know about our students. If their strengths lie in individualistic ways, then we can start there and then build to get them to still be able to work in collaborative environments as necessary, but definitely paying attention to and holding great weight to the students' ways of knowing and ways of learning.
Okay. All right. I like that. All right. So walk me through and I'm assuming this is place-based, it covers all disciplines, not just the history, social studies type of thing. Is that I should probably ask that question first before I ask my next question. Does this cover all disciplines?
Absolutely. Every ounce of content can be explored through a place-based learning experience.
Okay. All right. So then here's my question then. Walk us through a place-based learning from, how do I select the place? What kind of projects, how do I determine what the project looks like? Kind of give us I know it's in your book. I know it's broken down 7 principles, but give us like a short version, I guess. There's links in the show notes, folks. Get the book. But I just kind of want to see what just walk us through that, please.
Well, we do have several examples in the book, but it is going to really, really, really be my joy to talk about a recent example